What's going on, guys? It's your boy Navi back with another video. I want to apologize if I take drinks of water and I cough and go or whatever, just kind of swallow. I don't swallow. But anyway, yeah, I want to apologize for that. I am a little sick. Yesterday I had a really bad migraine, so shit's just not going my way, but I don't want to make excuses because yesterday I recorded 4 or 5 videos. I'm not going to post any of them because I sound so down and up, downbeat, So anyway, I want to talk about my business management class and pretty much what I learned, and to really put in perspective of gaming and stuff like that. So it's the 10 habits to success is pretty much what we went over. So, and it was really I think it really, I don't want to say it's deep, but I mean the way my teacher explained it kind of was deep, you know what I mean? So anyway, these are all in order. And I posted this picture on Twitter. It's pretty much my notes from that class. So I'm just if I look over this, it's because I'm reading them. I had the picture up on my Xbox and from my Twitter. So there's we learned about 4 quadrants. So there's urgent and not important, or urgent and important, urgent and not important, not urgent and important, and then not urgent and not important. And people were always oh, you want to do urgent and important, but they didn't think about what urgent really meant. So in my eyes, you really don't want to do anything urgent for the sheer fact of it you're procrastinating if you're doing something urgent. It's a last minute thing, but it has to be important. There's no point in doing something that's unimportant. So it's honestly stupid. I mean, people do stupid shit and they're oh, it's urgent. Oh, I gotta watch this TV show. I gotta stay up in the loop. It don't fucking matter. And it's not urgent. Shit like that is stupid. So, important yet non-urgent. Non-urgent is the stuff that you want to do. And it's thundering really bad. Holy hell. But that's pretty much the quadrant you want to be doing and stuff like that. So, like I said, only do important things but never urgent things because you don't want to procrastinate. So, one of the first habits is being proactive. Pretty much that means just always doing stuff that really goes towards becoming successful in whatever you're doing. So, say for gaming, you want to be proactive. Say you're always playing, you're always doing tournaments, you're always trying to get your shot up, always trying to train your movement, stuff like that. That's being proactive. Being just not being proactive means just sitting around, just playing ranked play and shit, stupid stuff like that. So habit number 2 is begin with the end in mind. You don't want to just begin and be oh well, this seems fun, let's see what we can do. You want to always start with the end in mind, like I said, and you want to think oh, when you're starting, you want to be bro, I really want to go pro. I want to make X amount of money. I want to have these fans. I want to be going to events and giving autographs and stuff like that. So always begin with the end in mind, and it's pretty self-explanatory. So number 3 is put first things first. The things that are most important, you want to get out of the way and do first. So say if you're starting up competitive, the first thing is really figuring out, getting your mindset right, figuring out how people play gunfights, how people, where people hide, how people rotate, stuff like that. You want to learn, you want to be able to predict people pretty easily, which I've kind of grown accustomed to. I'm one of the smarter players, but I'm starting to feel kind of like Rambo, but I don't want to ever compare myself to him. But I just want to say I'm smart, but I'm not really the best, if you know what I mean. It's just because I don't know. There's really things that really prevent, but hey, I'm pretty good, so at least I like to think so. So think for fourth habit, fourth. Yeah, I don't know how to count. I did 3, but anyway, think win-win. So you never want to do anything that's win, loss, or loss, win. So you won't always want to be like, oh, well, if I grind out getting my shot up, like, I'm going to be getting my shot up, I'm going to be practicing, and stuff like this. You don't want to be like, oh, well, I'm just going to play this game, because it'd be like, you're not getting your shot up, you're not getting your movement up, you're just playing the game for experience. So that would be like a think, or like a win-loss kind of thing. So for number 5, it's seek first to understand, then to be understood. So you essentially want to, like, this one you can't really put into competitive. I'm still going to say it anyway. It's seek first to understand, like I said. But what you want to do really is, you don't want to be the first person to be understood. You know what I mean? Like, you want to understand other people before they understand you. And actually, you probably could relate that into competitive in some way. So, like, say, you want to understand, like, how people play. Then for them to understand how you play. So, kind of can. Synergize. It's really working together and not being so negative, if you know what I mean. That's pretty much how he explained it. I'm not completely sure what the definition of synergize even is. I just know, like, how he explained it. And that's, excuse me. And synergize, like I said, it's working together very well. Really meshing together with people. So, like, say a team, you want to synergize and you want to, like, work well together. You don't want to just be, like, douchebags to each other and have, like, an unsuccessful team, but still play with them. So you always want to be synergized, like charged up. Number 7 is self-renewal. That one, pretty self-explanatory. Not going to go in depth with that. Number 8 is bring someone up with you. This is really one of the main things to me that, like, kind of, I guess, reaches out to me, or, like, gets to me, is bring someone up with you, or, like, have a duo. So I'm gonna be the example here. So, if you ever played with me, or, like, you know me well as a person in the competitive scene, you know that Rezi is my ultimate duo, and I've been playing with him since really day one. I started in mid-late, very, very late Black Ops 2 competitive. Didn't really do much in that game successfully. Then I moved on to Ghost, and I met Rezi, like, early mid-Ghost in an 8's lobby. And we've pretty much just been homies since. We're very different, but in a way, it's just, like, it's really chill and it's funny as hell. So, like, that man, I give all my props to him, and we're pretty good. Like, as a duo shit, we think a lot alike, and we're very, like, matched on the skill level, if you know what I mean. Like, we're very much the same, like, skill-wise, but we've both been playing for pretty much the same amount of time. And we've pretty much done everything together. So it's like every team that you'll be on, you want to be on with this duo. No matter, like, what you're doing, you want to play with this duo just until you start becoming known. So it's like they'll understand all the stuff that you've been through, and you'll understand everything that they've been through, and you can really help each other out with that kind of stuff. So that's one of, like, the main things to me. That and the last one. So number 9 is stay focused. I just kicked my desk. But I kind of shut up. My mom's talking, sorry. But anyway, stay focused. That means it's just really obvious. Stay focused. You don't want to get off track, which I kind of I failed at. Mid-late Ghost, once X1 switch happened, I didn't have the funds and, like, the money to switch over to the X1. So, that really, really sucked. So I pretty much stayed on the 360 until May 11th, around there, which really sucked. And I pretty much quit, like, took a break, like a hiatus from comp and, like, Xbox entirely, and I went really big and hard in lacrosse. And I put really all my time and focus into lacrosse, but honestly, if I didn't do that, I would probably be much farther than I am now. So, I'm kind of a hypocrite when I say that, to stay focused, but that was only the one time. Ever since then, I've been extremely dedicated. So, and that was a year ago, more than a year ago. So, the last one, and which is probably the most important one, is be patient. You can't expect success over like a year or like a month or so. Like, it's just really hard. It's easy to explain, but it's hard to really like take into consideration if you kind of catch what I'm saying. So it's like people they'll expect to get their shot up really well, have a god shot in like a month or like 2 weeks or something. No, it doesn't work like that. It takes a little bit more time and to really train your shot and to land almost every single one of those bullets. So that's really a big thing. And people expect to be one of the smartest players and have like the best movement like overnight. They think it comes instantly with the snap of a finger, but it just really doesn't. So, right. So that it's really, I don't understand why people think it comes so easily. It comes quicker if you stay focused more and you really put in the time. But you have to be patient. This can take years to obtain success, and that's really the main thing I want to preach. Essentially, is to be patient and to know that if you work hard enough, it is coming. Anybody can do it. Anybody can become a pro in this scene. All you have to do is set your mind to it, and that's where I'm gonna leave off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Did you see how I smoothly transitioned to the exit? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave any kind of constructive criticism if you did enjoy, or this really helped you. Please leave a like. It means a lot to your boy. Please like, favorite, subscribe. Just subscribe in case you want to stay updated with all the videos, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll put that in the description below. But it's your boy Navi, and I'm out. Peace.